Hello. Hello and welcome, everyone. Brothers and sisters and friends. Swadika to all of those in Thailand. We're so welcome, so happy that you could join us, and a warm welcome to everyone. It always feels like it's through grace that we can come together and meditate, each month, from all over the world, really. It's such a blessing, but it's grace that brings us together. So may we be grateful for this time that we have together and, take full advantage of it. We we always meet most months, but I always remember too that kind of Ishwar used to always say that these times that we come together for monthly meetings is to help us to remember, what's most important, and to bring us to circle us back around to spirituality, which is just our top, priority, our meditation, our remembrance of the master, our continuing to grow and um, spiritually in everyday life in this world we live in, this crazy world we live in. So, welcome again. And today's session will be conducted by our spiritual guide, Sister Nay. Meditation will be followed by questions and answers. So please feel free, don't be shy, and just feel open to ask questions about spiritual subjects, meditation. If you're having anything that you're struggling with, let's take full advantage to ask Sister Nay, about what's in your heart, what's on your mind. So we encourage everyone to ask questions, okay? And to do that, you can click on the raise hand button below and wait for your turn to speak, or you
เร็วๆนี่
can also
ใครทำก็
post your
ได้ไหมอะ
questions in the chat. All right, Sister Nay, well, let's over to you whenever you're ready.
Hi everyone, hello. Welcome to this monthly meditation. I'm grateful that we have opportunity to meet like this every month. And it is a blessing from Ishwaji, from Great Master, from the Buddha, that we can use the technology at this time to get together like this. And I always feel that the monthly meditation like this is the very good opportunity to just get together, meditate in different area of the world. And then after that, we have opportunity to share love and blessing out to the world. The meditation is always simple, you know. One time I met with Ishwaji and on a train from London to Wolverhampton. And he said to me, he just grabbed a cup that he just drank on the train. And he said, everyone, human, we think that we are the cup. But actually, if we look inside, we actually the substance, the water within the cup. When the cup breaks, we die. That water, that substance change the body. And that is the existence of the soul that is live inside this shape, this body, using this mind, using the senses to operate. But a lot of time we recognize ourselves with this body, with this mind, with the senses, and we forget the true self that lies within. So the meditation session like this is a reminder for you to come in touch with your ultimate self. And the meditation, in order to bring grace and blessing to oneself, we have to first empty whatever we feel that is burden or heavy or unbalanced inside ourselves first. When we bring ourselves to the place of balance or equanimity, then we start to empty whatever heavy and be able to be ready to receive grace and blessing of the Master that will fall down like rain. Okay? So every session, I will remind all of you to just first empty yourself and then make a connection to your Master. If you have been initiated with a living Master, you can make use of that connection within this session. And if you still not yet get any initiation, but you have strong faith in whoever, that you feel that is the high authority and represent the Creator, represent God for you, you can use that connection. I know that a lot of us, when we start our day, a lot of time, we get up from our bed, feel heavy, feel burdened, and feel that there's so many responsibility to do, to fulfill your day, to respond to the calling in your life. And if you remember to come to a session like this, where you can regularly practice and know how that you can make a small session of meditation in the morning, maybe for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, or 1 hour before you get up from your bed to do anything. The whole day you will feel peaceful and blissful in grace and in blessing. That's why I continue my monthly meditation, hoping that a lot of you will put this meditation into practice. Okay? The meditation where you cleanse yourself, the meditation where you connect with the divine power and carry on throughout your day. So welcome for a lot of you that is regular in this session and some of you that might be new here at this time. Okay? So let's start the meditation session by sitting in most comfortable position. You can sit on your sofa, you can sit on your bed, you can sit on the floor. You can find something to support your back. You can sit cross-legged or in any position that you like. As long as your back and your neck is straight in one line and you feel that you can support yourself in this position for a while. And check your surrounding, okay, where you sit. Make sure that there's not much of disturbance all around. And you can feel relaxed, and close your eyes for a while. And when you be able to settle down, you take deep breathings for 2 to 3 times. At this time, you can slowly close your eyes or you remain still looking around and adjust yourself. Use breathing as a guide to go inside, to be at the framework of your body. Using like a bridge for you to come inside and start to settling down in your temple. Imagine your body is a temple of a living God. of a living Buddha, of a living saint. And the true saints, true Buddha, true God live inside you. You can observe the state of your temple right now. Maybe today your body feel heavy, feel some kind of burden, some kind of pain in different area. Continue to breathe to soften everything up. Bring awareness to yourself. This is not the session where you exercise your breathing, but this is the session where you use your breathing to bring awareness to your true self. Continue to feel awake and aware. See the breath that raise and pass away. Softening your breath. And wherever that you can center yourself today, that's where you are. You can place yourself behind the eyes at the wisdom center. You can place yourself at your heart. If you feel that this is what you, where the breath land and show you today. You can place your attention inside your stomach. If that's what you feel like doing today. Remember, there's no right, no wrong. Just to be awake and aware. And when you be able to place your attention in your temple, in your bodily temple fully, you observe what raise and pass away. Some of you might start to see light, flickering light. Some of you might start to feel some emotions come up. Some thoughts come up to greet you. Everything that come up, let it raise up like a bubble. Bubble in the sea. Let it come up and float up and burst itself on the surface of the sea. Continue to feel awake and aware within this sea of awareness. Within this ocean of awareness. Until you come to the calm and peaceful space. I will let you to work on this calm and peaceful space for around 5 minutes. And after that, I will guide you to the next step. Maybe feel that you come to the calm and peaceful space inside yourself, searching for the pull of love. You can use the art of contemplation on the form of the master. The time that you spent with your master, piece and parcel of precious memory that you spend with him, that you spend with her, to bring that connection of the pool of love to you. And with love and appreciation, start to feel that pool of love come to you and feel your whole body. So you feel that you float within this ocean of love, this ocean of awareness. And if you feel that there's some area within your body still blind spot for love, or still some blockages that this flow of love cannot reach, try to place your attention there for a while. And then come back where you centralize yourself within your body. Start to clear up all the blind spots and blockages inside your body. Fill every cell with love, with appreciation, with gratitude. Raise your vibration higher and higher. Every moment, feel awake and aware. every moment, feel the continuation of blessing. At this state, you might start to see that you yourself and the Master become one within this ocean of love, within this space of oneness. Melt everything away in the presence of love, all the worries, all the problems, all the concern goes away. There's nothing need to be doing. There's no effort need to be made. Just be. Just be awake and aware in this flow of love, oneness, and blessing. And when you feel strong enough, when you feel that this love has been strengthened and established inside your body fully, you start to expand this ocean of love in your house, in your room, where you sit. Expand this consciousness, this awareness of love and oneness all around. Observe the rays of the vibration, the good energy, the positive energy you sending out. Over entire room and order, house that you live in, with this vibration of love, oneness, kindness. Send love and compassion to everyone within your family, to your pets, to your plants, to your house, to your land. May all benefit from this love, from this kindness and oneness. Expand this consciousness and this awareness of true love to your city, to your town, to everyone and everything in it, to human, to people, to plant, to animal, to all deities, angels, God and goddesses, visible, invisible beings in your town. May them all enjoy to be in this ocean of love. Let them all relieve from their suffering, from their tension, from their illness. Expand this awareness of love, this ocean of love, this true compassion and mercy to your country, wherever you are, to the whole population of your country, within your DNA. Share love to everyone and everything, to the land, to the sea, to the river, to the mountain. And then we can expand this ocean of love throughout the world as we are from the international community. We just connect all the ocean of love that we have created locally together. Share love and blessing to the Mother Earth, to the land, to the sea, to the mountain, to the sky, to all the animal, all beings, visible and invisible beings who share this planet. Feel the whole world raise up the vibration from the lower vibration of negativity to this positive vibration of true love, oneness, mercy, and compassion from the Master. May there be only light, love, and oneness. Expand this love to the universe in infinite way with Master power, with Master guidance. To all galactic brother and sister out there, to all visible, invisible beings with form or no forms, far or near, may all enjoy Master blessing. Start to see this love come back to you. When you give out immense love, a lot of love come back to you as well. Come back to your body. Bring your awareness, consciousness back to your bodily temple and enjoy. Enjoy reward of love, this feedback of love within your body. You might see very bright light within your body. You might feel that the master smile to you, being proud of you and happy for you. You might hear very high-pitched ringing sound within your body. Enjoy whatever the experience brings you today. Express love and gratitude to your master, to all masters, to all Bodhisattva, to all Buddhas, to all living masters who have walked on this planet. Be grateful for this connection that has come to us through this means of technology. And be grateful and thankful to yourself that you prioritize to be here today in this session. And with a lot of gratitude, take deep breathings for 2 to 3 times, and then slowly come out of meditation. Open your eyes whenever you're ready. Otherwise, just enjoy. Okay, I hope you enjoy this session, even though I continue to talk throughout the session. Because a lot of my friends saying to me that when I do guided meditation, they can focus more, you know. And then they can follow my voice throughout the exercise, the session, you know, to be more awake and aware. Okay. You might notice each time I keep shifting and changing my technique, you know. But because I work without any script, I don't do script because I feel I just talk it out, whatever comes to me today. So I can be more in tune with the divine work, with the spiritual service that I'm doing, without, use much of my thinking, my thought to do it. And I hope you liked the session today. And if you really liked it, you can continue to use the video to meditate. Okay. And I welcome all the questions if you might have. Any question you can put down in the comments. You can raise your hand and open your camera, So, yeah. Any question is good, if even you ask for your own benefit. I believe that a lot of people in the session will enjoy the answer as well. Okay. This month, I'm really busy, Some of you might know I'm start construction of my house, my hut, the master house, since April. So this is May already. So it takes 1 month something already to renovate the house. And very exciting, to be there as all the nuns here as well. Originally, we draw the floor plan to be like 2 floors, but now it turned out that this house had 3 floors. Okay, so it's like the first floor, the second floor is like a step up, 2 step up, and then the third floor is my corner, is my corner, my bedroom and balcony up there. But the second floor, I dedicate the whole space to be a practice area, meditation practice area. So already, even if the house not complete yet, some of the nuns get very excited during the night. They go there with a torchlight or candlelight to do walking meditation, sitting meditation here. And I feel that it's already beneficial, So I feel very proud of what we have achieved in the international zone. Last month, we put money together to complete the Langa, the main kitchen here, because we do vegetarian kitchen here. So now every facility started catching up. And also last time in the beginning of April, when Mick was here, Roman was here, we put on the air conditioning for this meditation hall. So I feel slowly things just come together. So we feel more comfortable to host international guests and also being here and doing our spiritual service, spiritual meditation 24/7. And at the same time, this month, I'm planning to go to India. We already bought a flight ticket and doing our visa, online visa for India. Next month, I will be in India for around 10 to 12 days, from the 15th to the 27th of June. Okay. So things just come together, and it looked like at the Hill station, I'm very busy still, Every day is a new day. Every day, things just unfold, right? And I felt, like I said, when we start our day with meditation, with spiritual practice, we brought master connection, master blessing to us, then we feel that we continue to live our life in grace, in blessing. Problem do arise, some sickness, some uneasiness within our body, within our circumstances does come up. But then it go away very quickly, I feel the flow within the ocean of love is very strong. A lot of problems, a lot of worries, a lot of concern that does come up, it get dissipate or melt away very quickly. So the end result, we just floating in this space of love always. Last month, I have visitor, a girl, who came from the town in this northeastern of Thailand. She drove here for 5 hours. She been here with me for a week, and she observed me. She said, Sister Nay, you manage everyone so well. You're a very good CEO here. I said, what do you mean? I don't feel that I'm actually manage anyone. She said, no, 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 no. I see the way that you interact with everyone. You put people at ease and in their places and ask them very kindly to perform their spiritual service. I'm impressed. I said, I don't feel that I'm doing anything. I just put my heart, my soul in the space of love and compassion, and naturally, I can see people from their perspective. That's why I just do everything, every management here with kindness, with mercy from the master. And it's feel almost like I don't actually make any effort to make things happen. Things just happen naturally. But then so fast too, in the way, but that sometime at the end of the day, I sit with myself, oh wow, what have I achieved, in one day? Because if I'm doing the same thing, like last year when I'm still living householder life, not renunciate life like this, when I'm not in spiritual service fully, right? Maybe things that happen in here for a month, it take longer. It take like a year to happen. So it means that when I'm in the community of the saints, of spiritual practitioner, sincere spiritual practitioner, where they are professional, spiritual meditator, things just working so fast. Everything just manifests so fast, the way that my mind cannot comprehend, right? But then I can feel that who orchestrate or holding my hand throughout this process. So I'm always grateful for the master, for the inner master, for the outer master that continue to work with me here. Okay, okay, I welcome all the questions if you may have or any comments.
There's nothing in the chat just yet.
Okay.
I just want to say hello.
Hi, who is this?
It's Ian.
Oh, Ian. Oh my God. You,
I
you
just
have
want to
been
say hello.
playing, hello, you have been playing ping pong in the group. I saw that.
It's all good. I'm just playing around, you know what I mean?
No, it's good. It's good. Thank you for your service because it has been quiet for a while. At least
Yeah, I'm
somebody
like,
playing ping
man,
pong there. It's good.
we gotta make it interesting, this life's it's a fun play.
Yes, it's a playful play, right?
It's a play, yeah. You gotta make it interesting. They gotta have some good guys and bad guys.
Yeah. Are you the good one or the bad one?
I don't know. Maybe I'm the bad guy.
It all depends.
It depends on perspective, right? It depends on
Right.
whose perspective you're looking at, right? So, but anyways, I'm at the beach right now, so I just want to say hello, hi, and everybody, and you guys have a
My
great day.
mother and father say hello to you. They miss you, Ian.
Oh, I
When
miss
you're
him.
gonna be here again? When? Okay.
I'm not sure yet. My nephew's gonna graduate in like 2 weeks, so yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
okay, then you're free, right? True.
And then I'm free. Yes.
You're free for
So
yeah, okay.
we'll
And
see.
then
Yeah.
ready for your liberation, right?
Yeah, I'll come by. We'll see. But anyways, good to see you guys, and I'll try to check you guys out again sometime soon.
Okay, okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Ian.
Love you guys. Much love. All right. See you guys.
Love you too.
Bye,
All right.
Ian.
Bye. See ya. Bye bye.
Mm.
Well, I can ask about something, Nay. I
Yeah,
had because of the activity in the group lately, I had said it was some good stuff for the archives, and I when I find things, I just am compelled to save them. And I found something that I had saved that Ishwar, it must be something Ishwar said in one of his talks. And so how about I'll read it to you and then you can
yeah.
just tell me your interpretation of it, how it like how we can embrace it and live it in our lives and practice it. So what he says is a satsangi seeing an apparent defect in another should address his master inside and say, Master, let me see if I have that defect within myself. Let me have the power to remove it from within myself. And the more you will do it, the more humility you will get, as distinguished from the concealed ego appearing as humility. That leads you to the spiritual experience of oneness, which you experience love, in which you experience love. Ishwar Puri.
Yes, he mentioned it's almost like we see our reflection on others, right? Or sometimes we see something in Satsangi or our brother and sister within the group that we unhappy about, and we feel that there's room to improve, isn't it? But then being a spiritual person, a lot of time I feel that I choose to be more quiet and just digest whatever that come up inside me, other than just wipe it out straight to the person. So there's so many ways that we can work with it. But if you feel that to be a spiritual practitioner, we learn about energy, we learn about vibration. So whoever come into our connection, we already did the exchange of energy or vibration. And at the end of the day, that energy stay with you, because you already make connection. For example, when I learned with Supreme Master Ching Hai in the beginning, she said, when we look into each other's eyes as a spiritual practitioner, we already make a bridge of connection that you become him or her, and he or she already become yours. It's already connect within that oneness, especially when we share the same spiritual family like this. And you will see that if that person have like a lower vibration, that will transfer to you. And if you have this higher vibration, this higher vibration will also go to him or her. And on both sides, this exchange of energy will make it all equal, So this is how we can help our brother and sister within the group without actually helping. But I find that a lot of time when we in group like this, for example, today, I sit with 10 people, on site here. And in meditation, we make a bridge of connection and we merge our energy together like this. In the beginning, I always feel struggle, When I start to sit today, I feel sharp pain on my leg where I never experienced before. I feel restlessness. I feel tension to my lower back, lower leg, lower right leg. And then I feel like a lot of concern and worries just come to hit me, and then also some kind of energy mixed with, let's say, peace, love, gratitude, right? Faith, strong faith, all come at once. And a lot of time when I sit and meditate like this, I will be the one who struggle in the beginning. Because inside me, I hold a very high vibration. Maybe because Master transmit this Master power since 2017 to me. So I feel that even if I feel low mood inside me, if I come to the point of stillness, okay, and make use of contemplation on the image or the memory that I spend with the Master, then right away, I feel sudden raise of vibration, very high vibration will just come you know, and watch away all of this low energy, low vibration. So wherever I am, when I connect with people or when I just sit in a room, I feel right away that connection of energy just come to me, and naturally, you know, my body doing its own thing, right? And I feel like a lot of time my body is like a machine where it can convert happiness and blessing back to the world. Just place me anywhere, you know, every country, any country. That place will turn to be more blissful and peaceful. And it's not that I'm intentionally create in forefront of my mind. It's more of subconscious, you know. It's more of like, it's what happened at the back of my mind. You know, the way that my mind cannot actually comprehend why I'm doing this at all times. And I feel as a spiritual practitioner, we all have this ability to be, let's say, a happy converter machine, okay? To be in the world is like that, you know? Especially we work in a group like this. I feel, you know, for a moment, when we send out love and blessing in the world, for a moment, the whole world feel blissful and peaceful, right? But the collective population, okay, still not there yet. That's why this peaceful and blissful energy melt away or dissipate, disappear very quickly, you know. But it's good to try because maybe somebody touch it up, you know, and be able to sustain it with the right spiritual practice, with the right guidance. You get there, you can be there. You can be happy 24/7, like Ishwaji say. It's possible, but it takes practice. As long as you recognize, you know the point of connection, you can go there. You can make it happen. Okay?
Yeah, because in our
Okay.
our most closest relationships, right? And then, our spiritual relationships, there's lots of room to practice, right? We get lots of opportunities to practice. And I just,
Yeah.
really appreciate the reminder in that, because when it feels like, oh, that's someone else, that, oh, you did that, or that's, that's on you. Actually, really, if there's only one, one consciousness, one love, it is us. And so being able to see that in our closest interactions, I think is a really great way to, like you said, be experiencing happiness, even if there is, within the ups and downs of our life, and with working out our karma in our closest relationships.
Yeah.
And I remember Ishwar's friend, Don, he was like one of his, best friends. He came up to me one time when I was at the IMR, and he said, every interaction that we have, every single one, it's all karmic. And so we have this opportunity, right, we have to work off this karma somehow. It has to work its way out, right? And so it's every interaction. And so I always look at it that way too, from the person that pass on the road, or the person that rings you out in the store, to, the people that you live with, and the soul group, that it's all part of the karma that we have here.
Yeah, you know, one time I remember, one small thing really make me happy. I feel that actually the blessing is all around. but not a lot of time because we're not looking at the right direction. We cannot see it, you know. I remember, I think I'm in my 20s at that time. I'm still live in Bangkok and I work as a flight attendant. So I'm not often in Bangkok. I would just be in Bangkok for 1 week or maximum 10 days for a month. Okay. Then I remember that on that day I have to use the SkyTrain. In Bangkok, they have SkyTrain and subway. Okay, SkyTrain is like built up from on the bridge. Okay, and I remember that I start to put the coin in the machine, you know, to buy the card for the SkyTrain, and somebody come behind me and poke me and say, "Hey, today is your lucky day. You don't need to buy the ticket. Here is the card, the day card for free ride." Because in Thailand, we have concept of a day card where you just buy, let's say, put 300 baht in the card or 500 baht in the card. And then the whole day, you just use all the service, you know. And then when that person finished the service of the day, he passed on to me. And I'm just look at it, oh, so happy, so lucky, you know. Even if I just gonna go to like, let's say 3 stations away. And then I remember I hold this card. I feel so happy to give to the next person, you know, as a gift and make that person day, right? And I feel, wow, this culture is very good. Just like I'm in charge of the spiritual service here, I feel I have a gift, invisible gift, okay? But I can pass it on, right? And say, hey, today is your lucky day. Today is your lucky moment. Where you can feel completely happy, when you can feel on the top of the world, you know, being here and now. But then it depends on of the readiness of the person, isn't it? If the person is so heavy, so blind, so ignorant, then he or she cannot get it. Like, why are you so happy? You know, why you come to me and give me a free ride on spirituality when it's supposed to be hard, when you're supposed to killing yourself for it, right? So it just now I have that invisible gift, you know, which is harder to convince, but I feel the same way as the giver.
So what about like, on the spiritual path? Like I guess I can just speak for myself, but there's a heavier karma that is like that I keep coming up against in my life, right? And it seems like it's as time goes by, it's not gone. And it's kind of that edge. It's the edge of, and I think we all probably have our own flavor of it, right? Our own thing that it might come in the form of, but it's sometimes it seems to make it difficult to stay focused on the spiritual path, to take it without, you know, being affected so much by it. And it just depends, you know, it's sometimes it's still there and it's like it doesn't knock me off my center, but other times it does because it seems like my mind will grab a hold of it and then go down, you know, that whole rabbit hole with it. Um, so maybe as we are on the spiritual path, we have to come up against those things, right? Even in a more dramatic way, or just as it's burning out, it gets more difficult. I experience it as more difficult.
I feel that, you know, I speak about this a lot, but maybe a lot of master in the world not speak about this enough. there's a personal karma and collective karma that you have to experience. Okay. Personally, in the beginning, when you practice, it will be so easy to manage your own personal karma. Okay. And each and every day, you will come to peace within yourself, working with yourself very well, because this thing, you'll be able to control it. ทำอะไรอ่ะ อยู่นิ่งๆสักพักเดี๋ยวก็เสร็จแล้วแหละ So then you will come to the point where your consciousness, okay, your awareness start to deepen inside yourself. So you start to feel more refined within your practice, okay? This is when things get interesting, because you start to dig deeper within your DNA, okay? Within your karma, from 5 to 7 to 9 generation. And this karma, this collective karma, will start to take turn to come to you, right? But you will be there. You already have this karmic proof layer on when master be your friend, select you, initiate you. Of course, you become immune with all this karma, but okay, it is tricky how, like, you feel like, okay, how much you take another people's story energy in and digest it. How much you want to extend your hand to help. For this will be like give more opportunity to the 7 to 9 generation for liberation in the future timeline. Of course, the moment that you came to get initiation, to see a perfect living master, your account has been dealt with. It's done. Okay, it's a done deal. Yes, but you're still alive after that. So what to do? You put your life in service. In the beginning, you will do your meditation for your own liberation, for your own peace and happiness. And then after that, when you become stronger, right? Subconsciously, Master will put you in spiritual service for your family, for your friends, for your community, for maybe the whole world like me, or the whole galaxy, right? And the sky is the limit, because we're not in control within this service, because this service controlled by what? By God will, okay? By playful will, where our mind cannot understand. So you see that, this is the pattern why I feel upset at the same thing. Why the same thing continue to disturb me over and over? Maybe in the beginning, it was your own karma, right, that you have to deal with. But after that, maybe it's for your family. Maybe it's for your the people who share the same DNA. Maybe it's for the whole humanity. Maybe it's for the future generation. Okay? You never know. But it is good that you always make time to connect with me or to show up in a session like this, so you can compare notes. If it's a God will, if it's like the collective karma that all the master or the living master on this planet currently working together, you will see the pattern that repeating itself in other people's life, in other people that they are also meditator, serious spiritual practitioner, or they doing spiritual service like me. You can compare, I'm struggle the same thing. But for me, it's for the local area, smaller group. But for the master, he or she might work on the same issue, but on the larger group. Okay? So it's funny, but when you facing it, you always will feel, you take it personally because the suffering is real for your system. And you feel very doubtful. Why this happened to me again? Okay? That's why it's not advisory to live in isolation, When you become more and more sincere spiritual practitioner, you need a group. You need spiritual group to support you. You need spiritual master to guide you, to give you guidance like this.
Mm. Thank you. So anyone else have any questions? Anything they want to share?
Okay, if not, then you can make announcement. Okay. Anything in the chat?
Heather is muted.
Thank you. I'm gonna put this in the chat. Most everybody has this information already, but I'll put it in the chat just as a reminder. Okay, there we go. So there we go. Okay. So there is the upcoming online IMR at the end of May. The dates are May 26th to June 1st. And I've heard from a lot of you, but if you are interested in attending and you want to be on the list, if you can send me your email. And my email, I just posted it in the chat, okay? Also on the WhatsApp group, you can find me on the WhatsApp group. We will meet every day for 7 days at the same time like that this meeting started, 7 p.m. Thailand time. Our meetings will probably be about an hour a day, but if we run over, if there's questions or something like that, we could run over, but there'll be more shorter sessions since we'll be meeting every day. And then, we are encouraging everyone to attend in person, but if you can't, then the recordings will be posted through email each day, and that you would just watch the recordings and stay connected in that way with us. The email will be an email group of everyone that's attending. So if you want to correspond at all within that group during that time, if you have any questions, if you're participating through watching the videos and you have questions for Sister Nay or, for the group or whatever, you can always send them to me, and I can just, make sure that they're addressed in the next session, because if you're not there in person, your question could still be asked and answered, and that you could receive the answer. And then information for upcoming events and past videos can be found at our website, onetruethlove.com. And, our mission is to offer meditation and spiritual support and programs both online and in person freely to all who seek them. So if you ever feel inspired to support us, your donations in any amount are always received with deep gratitude, and they help to sustain the mission of our spiritual centers in Thailand. And now that Nay is going to be an ambassador, she's going to maybe be doing traveling more and maybe coming to the U.S. Sooner rather than later. So we may look forward to that in the next year or so, that Nay will come to America. We've been waiting for that for almost 3-4 years now, right? And it always happens in the right timing. So, we totally trust that it will be, in the right timing. And also to Sister Nay, we thank you for your love and your guidance and support and friendship, because you take time out of your busy schedule to be here with us, and it's an incredible support to us all. And thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining us in meditation. And it's it's a great blessing that, like you said, having spiritual community is really important. So feel free to to communicate with us anytime, or to communicate with each other, because it helps us to feel that connection and keep that spiritual connection alive.
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. We see some of you in our class in the upcoming online IMR. I'm still very blank, like I said to all of you, I have no script. So let's see what comes to me, and then we will all learn together, okay? And we will make sure that we're gonna be in a company of love and truth, so that it is the time that we get together and remember God, remember Master, remember the Buddha. So I'm looking forward to it, and I feel that a lot of you that register for this session are very sincere. Okay. So I'm looking forward to it, and see you next time. Okay.